He who will not take cheap advice will have to buy dear repentance. Better to deny at once than to promise long. Hear one man before you answer, hear several before you decide. A slight suspicion may destroy a good repute. Advice after the mischief is like medicine after death. All wish to live long, but none to be called old. A rich child often sits in a poor mother's lap. He loses least in a quarrel who keeps his tongue in cheek. A fair exchange is no robbery. A short rest is always good. Peace and a well-built house cannot be bought too dearly. A wise lawyer never goes to law himself. An old man's sayings are seldom untrue. Happy is he who knows his follies in his youth. No one gets into trouble without his own help. A man does not always aim at what he means to hit. He knocks boldly at the door who brings a welcome message. A fool only wins the first game. Little sorrows are loud, great ones silent. However high a bird may soar, it seeks its food on earth. If you would be pope, you must think of nothing else. Riches are often abused, but never refused. A man does not look behind the door unless he has stood there himself. The new is always liked, though the old is often better. It is easy to bid the devil be your guest, but difficult to get rid of him. If you would live healthy, be old early. What you are is God's gift to you, what you do with yourself is your gift to God. A truth-telling woman has few friends. The strongest among the weak is the one who doesn't forget his weaknesses. A cross-grained woman and a snappish dog take care of the house. Correction is good when administered in time. It is difficult to hide what everybody knows. You cannot have peace longer than your neighbor chooses. A man too busy to take care of his health is like a mechanic too busy to take care of his tools. It is easy to manage when fortune favors you. Another man's horse and your own whip can do a great deal. It is folly to fear what one cannot avoid. It is only the blind who ask why they are loved who are fair. Wise care keeps what it has gained. A man who is not spoken of is not abused. You may shut your doors against a thief, but not against a liar. Good counsel is no better than bad counsel, if it is not taken in time. Enough is great riches. Luck taps at the door and inquires whether prudence is within. A good pilot is not known when the sea is calm and the weather fair. Many a thing whispered into one ear is heard over the whole town. It is best to trust to two anchors. A silent man's words are not brought into court. If you build according to every man's advice, you will have a crooked house. A good plan today is better than a perfect plan tomorrow. He is a fool that praises himself, and he is a madman that speaks ill of himself. Earnestness and sport go well together. Old signs do not deceive. Many a man is a good friend, but a bad neighbor. A woman's first counsel is the best. Praise a fool, and you may make him useful. Presents make women affable, priests indulgent, and the law crooked. When a man is not liked, whatever he doth is amiss. The most difficult mountain to cross is the threshold. Virtue in the middle, said the devil, when seated between two lawyers. A bold man has luck in his train. A curse will not strike out an eye, unless the fist go with it. The nobler the blood, the less the pride. Quick and well seldom go together. When the game is most thriving, it is time to leave off. Another man's burden is always light. Old friends and old ways ought not to be disdained. You must contrive to bake with the flour you have. It is a wise child that knows its own father. Where there is discipline, there is virtue. Where there is peace, there is plenty. Long tarrying takes all the thanks away. Wisdom is the least burdensome traveling pack. A man's character reaches town before his person. When wisdom fails, luck helps. A little stone may upset a large cart. One eye is a better witness than two ears. Unanimity is the strongest fortress. He that doesn't know his bed is too hard, sleeps well. Do as others do, and few will laugh at you. Bad is never good until worse happens. A bad horse eats as much as a good one. It is easier to suppress the first desire than to satisfy all that follow it. The herb patience does not grow in every man's garden. He who despises small things seldom grows rich. When fortune's chariot rolls easily, envy and shame cling to the wheels. Better in an old carriage than in a new ship. The silent man is most trusted. He who is of no use to himself is of no use to anyone. Don't judge things and people based on their look. Happiness and glass break easily. It is best to be off with the old love before you are on with the new. For a good dinner and a gentle wife you can afford to wait. Let a child have its will, and it will not cry. It is hard to pay for bread that has already been eaten. Money saved is as good as money gained. Envy does not enter an empty house. The cow does not know the value of her tail till she has lost it. No one so hard upon the poor as the pauper who has got into power. Few have luck, all have death. Lend to your friend, and ask payment of your enemy. Many a one would like to lay his own shame on another man's back. It is an ill turn that does no good to any one. If you want to be respected, you must respect yourself. If you want some lies to be believed, wrap them up in truths. He who would close another man's mouth should first tie up his own. When anger blinds the eyes, truth disappears. He is most cheated who cheats himself. He is easy to lure who is ready to follow. Speak little of your ill luck, and boast not of your good luck. The endless saver always lives in poverty. Laws, like the spider's webs, catch the flies and let the hawk go free. The poor man wants much, the miser everything. Despise not a small wound, a poor kinsman, or an humble enemy. Happiness does not give, it only lends. If a man has folly in his sleeve, it will be sure to peep out. Man punishes the action, but God the intention. Food tastes best when you eat it with your own spoon. The child who gets a stepmother also gets a stepfather. No is a good answer when given in time. He that keeps out of harm's way will gather goodly riches. Children understand more than you think, so adults shouldn't talk too loud about their secrets when kids are around. Many have too much, but none have enough. It is too late to cover the well when the child is drowned. Every fool thinks himself clever enough. Justice often leans to the side where the purse pulls. A young foal and an old horse draw not well together. Big words seldom go with good deeds. Good never comes too often. Ambition and revenge are always hungry. A wound never heals so well that a scar cannot be seen. To be a fool at the right time is also an art. Damage suffered makes you knowing, but seldom rich. Many a man labors for the day he will never live to see.